This is Monday the 9th of November 2020. This is a video, it's a tribute video, and this is to commemorate the birthday of the late Caroline Flack. Caroline Flack would have been 41 today if she was alive. She died, she was found at her home on the 15th of February of this year in her flat. She committed suicide by hanging. It was a bit of a shock when I found out. Apparently she was due to go to court due to, she was accused of assault apparently. And she's due to go to court, and presumably the court case was a lot of pressure, taking a lot of pressure on her, and not only that, she's also she had a bit of trouble with her mental health, suffered from depression, but you never guessed she had depression. It never showed on screen. Front of the cameras, it's the last thing that you expect her to do. The first thing that come to mind that you would expect Caroline to do. She seems so happy, so full of life. She's so full of joys of life. She's always smiling, laughing, giggling on telly. She's always seemed to look like as if she was enjoying her life, enjoying what she did on TV, enjoyed her work. Enjoyed life in general, enjoying being around her friends, enjoying their great times, going out partying and just having normal social life and meeting up boys and stuff. She had a few relationships, and she was very friendly with Ollie Murs. They worked alongside each other on the Extra Factor, and she was shortly before she died, she did Love Ireland, and she was working since 2001. She did hosted a lot of programs and Extra Factor, and she did a kind of guest presenting on X Factor as well, the main show, and and she did amongst other things as well. I think she did a bit of acting too, as well. She did a bit of West End work and West End shows and stuff as well. And she did a bit of work with Simon Cowell, and she did Strictly Come Dancing in 2014, and she ended up winning the show as well. And as a huge fan of Caroline Flack, I've always admired Caroline Flack. She always seemed to lighten up the living room with her smile and giggles. She's always laughing and giggling, and it never showed any indication that you would do something like this. You'd never think by looking at her that you would do something like this. Hanging, that'd be the last, that must have taken some guts to do that, it's taken a lot of guts to do something like that, hang yourself. But she's only 40 when she passed away, very young, she had she had a long life ahead of her, she could have had a long life ahead of her, and so much to give, and she would have had a long life ahead of her. She had she had a lot of she was very, very popular, with a lot of, and everyone loved her. The media, her fans, there was her family are literally heartbroken, all her friends, all her work colleagues, all her friends, her fans, her family, everybody that adored her, everyone is literally heartbroken with the loss of Caroline Flack, including me. I'm a massive fan. I've always been massive. I literally broke down when I read the story, and I still can't believe it. She's gone. I still can't sink it in. I still can't believe it. But she would have been 41 today. This would have been her 41st birthday today. That's the reason I'm doing this video. So I'm just showing some images, and I'm going to do a video. I'm going to show you some clips of her also on YouTube. So I'm just showing you some clips. These are some images of Caroline. You can see, looking at these images, you can see how happy she is. You can see the joys in her face. Look at the smile on her face. She's so happy, full of joys of life. You know, looks like she's enjoyed her life, enjoyed her work. All these, attending all these award shows. You know, this is the Beauty Awards in 2019 that she attended. You know, she's amazing. She's at the Brit Awards as well. You know, it's incredible. You know, she did tributes and stuff. She did loads of stuff. You know, the Brit Awards again. You know, incredible. You know, so this is the Love Island thing. I think this is the image of the Love Island program. She did the Love Island. She hosted the Love Island, and right up to her death. And then Laura Whitmore took over solo. She worked alongside Laura Whitmore on Love Island, and then after Caroline passed, Laura Whitmore took over the reins and then hosted the show on her own, in her honour, as a tribute to her friend. So it's a lovely photograph. You can see, look at her face, look at the smile. She looks so happy. You know, she's so full of the joys of life. You know, I never think she'd do something like that. You know, she's beautiful, the most beautiful woman I ever came across. You know, she's so beautiful. You know, gorgeous woman. You know, beautiful woman. You know. She's a gorgeous woman. I have to go back. I think that's the last image just now. So I have to go back again. Sorry, I think that's the last image. Yeah, I have to go back again because I think that's the last image I was looking at there. These are just images of her that I oh, so I just have to go back again. There's another one there. Look at that. Look at the smile on that face. Isn't that just amazing? Isn't that an incredible smile on her face? It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. God, she's absolutely beautiful. And that's her now in Strictly Come Dancing. That's her in Strictly Come Dancing. I think that's taken at the final of Strictly Come Dancing. That was the final, I think, of Strictly Come Dancing. And she ended up winning the show. She actually ended up winning the show. She actually won the show that year. She actually won the show that year. Caroline. She actually won the show that year. So it's absolutely incredible. She actually won the show that year. And I was over the moon. It was 2014. She danced with Pasha. I can pronounce his second name. Pasha something or other. It's a foreign name. I can't pronounce it. But and now he's now since left. He's now since left Strictly Come Dancing. He's not in it anymore. But he was her partner in Strictly Come Dancing, Pasha. He's now since left the show. But that's obviously, I think that's taken at the final. And so she's incredible. She did magnificently. You'd actually think that you're looking at two professionals other than an amateur dancer and a professional. You never think that you're looking at an amateur and a professional. You actually think that you're looking at two professionals. She's so perfect. She's probably too good for this. She's probably too good for the show. Honestly, she's probably too good for the show. You know. I have that dance actually on video. I can show you that dance to you now in a minute. There's another one there now. There's another one. This is also the program Love Island. This is also Love Island. She hosts a Love Island. This is another photograph of Love Island. There's another one there. She's beautiful, as you can see. You see, look at the smile. You look at, she seems so happy. She seems so full of life, you know. She's beautiful. She's so full of the joys of life. She's so full of the joys of life, Caroline. You know, you never guess that she'd go and do something like that, you know. End up doing what she did, you know. I mean, she's so beautiful woman. Such a beautiful woman, you know. It's a nice one there. There's nothing without Love Ireland. I don't think I copied any photos of her the extra factor. I'm not too sure whether I did or not. This is her and Heart FM. This is she did an interview on the radio. This is Heart 96 to 107 FM. This is the radio station. She did an interview obviously on this radio station. So. She obviously did her interviews on radio. Another one there. It's a nice one. I'm not just sure. I don't think I copied any of the extra back to photograph. Now I'm going to show you some YouTube stuff now. Of Caroline. I've searched up YouTube, Caroline up in YouTube already. I put her up in YouTube already. I searched up Caroline Flack yesterday. I searched up her name yesterday, looked up some clips of Caroline Flack, so I'm going to show you some clips now. And there's some clips of her on Strictly Come Dancing as well that I saved, and some interviews and stuff, so we're going to see some. And hopefully now they'll come out okay now, because I did a video before. The video footage and the video came out, I think the maps are good, it came out very blurry, so it came out very, well, green, a kind of bluey colour, so I hope it comes out okay. Let's turn it down a bit, because it might be a bit too loud. It might be too loud on the screen. Sorry about that. This is the YouTube channel. Let's have to go to search now. Now. Oh, sorry. Now. I've got Caroline Flack down here now. Let's search her here and have her name here now. These are all Caroline Flack searches now that I looked up yesterday. Now, hope these come out okay now, because the searches I did a footage of I did a video one day there last week, and the footage came out terrible. So this is a few interviews, I think. Caroline Flack on the power of being single, and Laura Whitmore's emotional tribute to Caroline. And this is. There's a few clips of her, a few dances of her on Strictly Come Dancing. There's a few clips of her on Strictly Come Dancing, some of the dances that she did on Strictly Come Dancing as well. And some interviews that she did, like, you know, TV appearances, like on This Morning, Lorraine, and all the things that she did. And there's tributes of celebrities passing on their tributes to her as well, you know. So as well too. So there's loads of stuff here on Caroline, and some about Love Island, and there's choices here. Like there's they give you a list of choices of what you want to look up. There's Strictly Come Dancing, they've got Caroline Flack tribute, Strictly Come Dancing tribute, and there's a Caroline Flack singing So they give you a whole list of ideas of what you'd like to look up. So I might look up, let me see now, it's tribute, Caroline tribute, and there's Caroline Flack tribute, and there's Caroline Flack Strictly Come Dancing. This is the thing that they did recently on. This is the recent thing that they did on Strictly Come Dancing. This is the tribute they did recently on this year's Strictly Come Dancing. The tribute, everyone passing on their tributes to Caroline Flack. And this is the tribute that they did on the launch show of Strictly Come Dancing. The launch show. This is the week before the main show started, before everyone did their first dances. The week before they did all the celebrities did their first dance. This is the night of the launch show. This is the tribute that everyone did for Caroline Flack. This is the week before. You see, on the launch show, the celebrities don't do the first dance. They don't do the first dance the following week after the launch show. You see, they only get introduced. All the celebrities only get introduced to the partners, and the celebrity and the professionals would do a few dances and the celebrities and professionals would do a group dance, and then they'd have a celebrity performer performing as well, and so they'd have the different dances, the group dances, and the professionals would do a few group dances or a few dances, and they have a celebrity guest. But that'd be the launch show. Then celebrities get introduced to their partners as well. They find out who the partner is, and the male celebrities and the female celebrities find out who their partners are, and stuff like that. So this was on the launch show. This was the actual launch show. This tribute to Caroline Flack. I paid for it.
We've had some spectacular dancers and incredible champions over the years.
But there is one who stands out amongst them all. In 2014, she became the first celebrity to receive a perfect 40 for every single performance in the final.
And she lit up the Strictly Ballroom every single week. It is, of course, Caroline Flack.
I love Caroline. I mean, she was such fun. Great to be with. I mean, she really was a joy.
Tell you, sweet Caroline, that was
Sweet Caroline! Caroline Flack. Whenever she was around you, you couldn't help but smile and laugh.
You could tell that she just loved every moment of being on Strictly.
I loved it. Loved every second of it. The audience are amazing. Oh, Pasha's amazing.
You are one natural performer and one natural dancer. I think for me, Caroline was probably one of the best dancers we've ever had come into Strictly Come Dancing. I think even from week 1, she did a cha-cha with Pasha, and she just blew everyone away.
I really loved it.
We saw how she transformed into that beautiful dancer with a big heart on her sleeve.
She could turn her hand to any style of dance and be incredible. To perform 3 dancers in the final to that level is phenomenal. Caroline was the first celebrity to get 3 times the perfect 40 in a final.
She had so many great moments on the show. I love the Charleston that she did with Pasha. It was probably one of my favorite Charlestons I've ever seen. But I think for me the highlight was her show dance. Yeah, she was very, very into it. You can feel that she was just lost in that moment. She just wanted to dance her heart out and dance what she was feeling and dance with her everything. And I think as a dancer and as a performer, you can't ask for more. Watching her do it, I was so proud of her.
Dancing the show does, Caroline Flack and Pasha Kovalev.
Sing away Does an angel contemplate my fate? So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel the love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it,
Sometimes a whisper is louder than a shout, and this was quiet, it was understated.
Just gorgeous storytelling. Such an emotional connection and sincerity that you convey with every move. You just speak with your body. Everything is crystal clear. There are no lies. Just aren't.
I just remember watching Caroline's show dance and just thinking, she's won and she so deserves to win.